Hello, guys. Welcome to BroLeague. I am your caster C4T, and I have with you today, or I have with me today, I tan a lot or shower.
Hi everyone, it's great to be back.
The games today are Little Fellas versus Blaze Clan. Little Fellas being Cax, Spicy Shack, Baguette, Quisitive, and Card, with Blaze Clan being Two Beers In, It's Uncle D, Sushi Arc, Alt, and Costco member.
Costco member. I wonder if you got a discount joining the league.
I wish.
With
These
the
are our
maps
bans for
today,
today.
yeah, I think the maps are going to be Bank and then Chalet.
Little Fellas is going to be starting on defense on Bank. I will ask the teams if they are ready to get into the games, and we can start. All right, looks like both teams have said ready. Let's get into it.
So, Kat, for those of us who do not know, how has the season been so far?
Season so far has been pretty good. Games have been going on despite the lack of streaming. We have been trying our best to get that done.
I heard you guys had an excellent performance 2 days ago, was it?
It was 2 days ago. We won both maps 7-2 and 7-3.
The first man we got Ying.
Yeah, I was told after the map or after the matches they complained about it.
About Ying?
Just the matches in general. They didn't
Ah,
like that it was on Central, even though it's supposed to be. But enough about that.
well, I don't know. I feel like Central is most fair. I mean, unless everyone's like on, one of the coasts. But I think that's how most leagues have done it. It's how the league I was previously in did it. But
Oh, I forgot to point out, this is also our first bank game this season in BroLeague. So I'll be happy to get into that with you guys. The bans are looking pretty standard right now for Bank, Ying, Dokkaebi, and Azami. I'm thinking they're going to ban Fenrir here too. Yep.
you have like a crystal ball. How did you know?
Fenrir is really annoying to play against. I'm surprised he was unbanned in my game. Looks like they're going basement first instead of going upstairs. They do have the mirror up though, so it does make sense to go basement first.
You have to see how their C4 tosses are. Hopefully they've been practicing.
There is a strat where you play an open with that hatch open, but it doesn't seem like they're going to try that. They don't have the comp for it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Looks like they're putting the Valkyrie cams and the mirror windows in our default spots here.
Pretty standard. I don't really see that there's going to be any innovation. I'm a very old player, and for me, Bank really has not changed that much.
There has not been a lot of changes to Bank. It's mostly just been small changes.
Yeah.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Not a full rework like
5
Skyscraper
seconds
was.
remaining.
Yeah, which I mean, I don't think the complaints about Bank have been as severe as the other maps.
We do have two people roaming top floor right now, though.
Yeah,
Yours
Cax
makes a
will
lot more
operate.
sense to me than the Valkyrie.
Yeah, probably will see a firefight soon. But Costco member still on spawn. I think he's gonna make his way into the garage. That's Uncle D.
They're drawing it out and
Into
nobody's
bottom.
holding it right now. Doesn't seem like they're trying to take dirt either right now. Might be going for open.
Well, yeah, Valkyrie just got bored and left third floor as most of blue team is still on the roof.
Duo of Lion holding the cross here for main lobby. Defense mostly just holding their positions here.
Yeah, I think Blaze is getting Little Fella is getting a little bit stalled out, taking top floor. I think they're a bit scared. Maybe they saw the Valkyrie on the drone, but the Valkyrie is long gone.
We do have two in open right now. Actually trying to open it now. They know that hatch is open above, but I don't think anybody's playing on it right now.
Uncle D on Gridlock trying to find the Valkyrie, but she is nowhere to be seen. She's in the office.
They also had IQ clearing upstairs, but she backed off into blue.
Axe on the Valkyrie a little bit slow to react to the attackers who are on her level, but she does not want to go engage.
Lion pushing up a
Maverick.
little bit. Uncle D wasting both of his EMPs as well on one hatch. They can't open the main hatch. Lion just running in to kill Mira. Traded Costco member. I'm not sure where he died from. Lion's just pushing in by himself right now. He doesn't have anyone covering him and gets traded immediately by Baguette.
Hibana's on the plant, and she will be defended by the grip. But
One flanking upstairs too. Gets the kill. Might try to drop down.
Attackers need to protect the defense.
Both
it's
roamers
on
getting
IQ
good
now
kills.
to defend the plant. But the defenders have a shield, and they have a C4, and they're gonna blow up the C4, but it misses.
Got off the
Just
defuse
got
to
the
try
axe
and...
on the Valkyrie.
He does injure him and has plenty of time to defuse. It was a rough
Wow.
round for the defenders, but they did manage to pull it out in the end.
I think it was a rough run on both sides. I'm not really sure what the attack was doing.
Defenders win.
They had like a minute 30 in the beginning, and they just didn't do anything, really. I think they just saw the Valkyrie on third floor, and then they just stalled because of that. They weren't really trying to play the entry or the trade.
They were a little spooked.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, now on to CEO on the third floor.
There's usually not very much roaming on here except for second floor. They do have the Valkyrie for cams, so they will probably play the Valkyrie downstairs.
Yeah, pretty much using the downstairs to flank, but there's not really that much of a tactical advantage in holding downstairs unless you want to do a C4,
Bomb
but
located by
it's such an open area that...
They put the mirror on the main wall, which I don't really agree with. It can be shot from window.
insertion.
It's a very hard mirror to play if you're not
5 seconds.
aware of those windows.
I wonder if they're going to put anyone on lobby to try to get the windows, or cover the windows a little bit at least.
Valkyrie is covering first floor, but everyone else is on site.
Yep, I'm not sure if the attack have picked up on the windows. We do have a 0, putting a 0 cam into CEO, but I'm not sure he's gonna repel.
They
I don't
do
know if
know
he
he's
wants
in
to
lobby. He's trying to peek it. He knows he went into ATMs. I think Valkyrie knows he's on windows, but he's...
Putting at Scout's side, I think they want to take Skylight.
He out of the lobby, missing bullets, hitting the bars. Finally
And he
gets him
gets a
down.
Kill on Cax, and that's the Valkyrie, that's their roamer, gone.
Uncle D is repelling on these windows right now. Trying to get angles on these defenders. He's not repelling on the right windows though. Sushi opening Kanto to watch that main wall. Doing the Hibana's job. It does look like they're trying to enter stock too.
The Eight's just hesitating. He wants to put down one of his Selmas on the wall, but it's defended by a bandit, his batteries, and a Mira. So it's not going to be an easy task, and he knows that the Zero is going to have to help him out. But the Zero already repelled into Skylight. He doesn't want to stay on the window anymore.
Looks
And
like
so
the
bandit's gonna
castle went downstairs to try and flank. I don't think IQ knows he's down here with her. Card gets the kill on IQ down below.
And Ace managed to get the
They
Selma
managed to get that
onto the Mira.
wall. Spicy peeks out Janitor to get that kill. Alt gets a trade on the card.
And
Down
the bandit
below.
whiffs. Once again, the Blaze Clan are stalling a little bit. They've gotten their objectives done, but they don't really want to push forward. They do manage to get the bandit that was defending CEO, but they still need to push inside, and it's going to be defended by a crossfire from Stockroom. Costco inside now. He needs to get the plant down, but he's not being defended, and his only hope at a defense just got killed as Mira pushes up. He managed to get the plant down, and he's now cornered. He's in the corner, and he's being
They don't know where Baguette is. Baguette stuck on
Baguette.
Janitor Closet.
stuck inside the closet, and he gets killed. Once again, the attackers this time win round 2.
Good flick there by Sushi. The attackers didn't drone out their entry at the end there. They just pushed in, won their gunfights. They played it slow,
Yeah.
not to try and get information, but just because they didn't know where anybody was.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing that kind of pattern here with Blaze and their pushes. Which, I mean, if your gunfights, if your shooting skills are good, I mean, that's fine, right? But I'm not
Attackers
too
need to
sure
locate and defuse bombs.
what they're spending their minute on, because if they're not droning, like, what are they doing?
They have been winning those entries, though. They've gotten entry both rounds so far.
Yeah, so I find it strange, you know, considering their playstyle, how slow they're playing.
They're still running that Valkyrie. Probably not going to try to roam through archives again.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left.
They do have a castle now to actually cover these windows.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
After doing a few late cameras down.
Valkyrie playing archives and main desk now. They also have a castle downstairs to help with the roam. Castle had to rotate down last round. Finding the Val cams with the IQ. He knows he can't shoot it from here.
A bomb has been located.
It's that Valcam that was placed a little bit late and maybe a little bit sloppily by the Valkyrie.
There are still two roaming downstairs, one repelling off of lobby skylight. I don't see this very often. It's a very exposed position. You can be shot from too many angles. Does Valkyrie know? There's two repelling off of skylight.
Well, I don't know,
They-
because the Valkyrie's right there.
They know he's
He can
around
get
desk.
killed. And it's really awkward shooting when you're repelled, especially when you're upside down.
They know he's on desk. He might try and peek it here.
I think maybe a sliver of the head, and
He
does
gets
get the
the
kill
opening
on
kill
the
there.
Valkyrie. With 1 minute and 13 seconds left on the clock, they now still need to push inside. They've got a man advantage, so 5v4.
All
But
pushing
the
out of
Mute
stock, taking control of the hallway off of Ending Hall.
still doing a great job of delaying them. Now that's down to a 4v4. It's just the Mute and Habana on the front desk. But the Mute's going to be a lot lower. Just going to throw a C4 and it's going to miss far, far away. The Habana just in time gets underneath him and he's not able to shoot him.
Mute slowly following the Habana. Habana finally gets that kill though, can finally push up lobby.
3v2, 34 seconds left on the clock.
Castle on the flank. Do they know he's here?
I think
This is a hard fight to win.
Him, but they don't. They're not able to get the shots down. Costco member once again planting, and he's almost down. He's got the plant down, and Castle just does not stand a chance.
Just cannot fight the DMR. It's hard to win that without the ACOG on those long angles, especially coming up through square.
Yeah, I think it's a strange game. I think, like, the defense is usually in a very good position. I mean, they were in a 5v4 with a minute left on the clock. And just one by one, you know, the attack just picked them off. So I don't know. Does it just come down to, is it a skill issue, or like is there could there just be a strategy that we're not seeing?
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
They did have somebody droning last round though, to actually find the position, at least in main lobby, because they did find out that Valkyrie threw a yellow ping. So they had a drone on her at one point.
Yep, and the Valkyrie, to Valkyrie's credit, she did. Cax did a great job of delaying. I think that was like easily a minute just taken off the clock for the attack. Which, I mean, if you're a roamer, that's still a win, right?
10 seconds to insertion.
But
It would have been better if he could have gotten a trade, but unfortunately he just got picked off.
yeah,
Attackers objective is
should
to
not have
locate a bomb
sprinted,
and
I
defuse.
think. That's the problem.
Looks like he's sitting in loan office this round. He might be trying to go for a spawn peek. It's past the 10-second mark. He could try. He knows he's repelling off of lobby.
And this time, Uncle D again, with Costco, entering from the third floor. But I don't think there is anyone on the third floor, is there?
He knows
So
it's a
there
loan
should
office.
be.
Dies out on the run out to Cax.
Oh, a little bit of toxicity from Cax.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Costco member dying to the Oryx upstairs. They know he's up here though. They're trying to pre-fire him. Everybody's trying to roam or hunt this Oryx. They scan him, know he went down.
But Oryx back inside, back to safety with his team. Now inside the vaults.
They do still have that roamer here in archives though. Will they drone him out? Will they be able to? Will Alt find his feet?
Minute 30 left on the clock. And it's not
find
a
feet.
whole lot of action from the attack trying to make their way inside. They're opening up the hatches as Alt managed to get the trade on Cax from a minute earlier, but they still have a lot of work to do. They're going to be at a disadvantage as they drop into the bullets of the Tachanka.
You have two people watching this vault hatch. He almost dies from it. He's holding the wrong angle. One deciding to leave this vault hatch.
I think
Alt just
we're
runs away.
pretty close Yeah, Tachanka is now starting to set the whole place on fire. And as soon as Gridlock drops, it's going to be pretty hot in there.
Attackers recovered the
Decided to smoke off the hallway.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers
Drops
recovered the
diffuser
bomb.
just to go. Dropping elevator hatch. She shoots to try and mask the noise, but she knows he's there. They're getting plant off. Uncle D has to cover. I don't think he knows where anybody is.
The Tachanka does not manage to kind of set the place on fire, and the plant is down. It's all up to Card and Spicy Shock to recover the game.
Or it's
But
like
now-
Spicy Shack dropped again. It's a 1v1
Not
situation.
know where he is, and
Sushi swings the door and gets the kill on Mira. They should not have gotten that plant down. It was a 4v2 on site.
yeah, they really should not have. That Tachanka really should have just laid down like much more fire.
I don't think they knew where she was planting either.
Well, it's not just that, right? I mean, like, but the whole room was just there was like no fire in the room at all, right? So it was like
It was just a bad defensive showing there from Little Fellas. They did good at the beginning, but it just fell apart.
Defused by attackers.
It fell apart at the end, really, when it shouldn't have.
yeah, honestly, this game has been full of surprises for me. Maybe I'm just getting old, but
For the game, 2 beers in told Cax if he gets only 2 deaths in both maps combined, then he'll give him $50, and he's already lost that bet.
10 seconds to go.
Cam in position.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
They dropped the Oryx this time for a Maestro.
I think the Maestro is going to be a bit more useful for plant denial. We see that in basement, Blaze Clan pretty consistently manages to make their way into the server office room. So no doubt that Card is probably going to try to zap that plant out of existence. But he does need to stay alive to get that done. So we'll see.
Twitch missing two Twitch zaps on the Valcam.
I don't think it's a good use of utility. Do you?
He's trying to line it up now. Baguette kills 2 beers in garage.
Open kill in garage.
Cax still upstairs. If they break open this wall, they might be able to kill him. They do not have anybody droning out right now. They're just trying to get together, all getting the kill.
But Cax's reaction time is not fast enough. And now the Blaze Clan just has full control of upstairs. Minute 30 left on the clock as they're opening up the hatches. I think it's going to be the same play that they did last time.
Located by attackers.
But is Card's utility, is his zapping going to be enough to stop the diffuser? And will Spaghetti this time manage to get his fire down?
They know they have Maestro there. Alt might try to clear him out, or at least try to push through blue here to cut off any flanks. Didn't see anybody blue when he droned.
But there's someone in server, and he managed to get the kill. I don't think they saw. I think
He
they
gets the
tunnel
kill on
vision onto
Cade.
the hatches.
Not too important for that post player, except for the C4. All killing Baguette on the bomb angle too. They're just falling apart.
That's gonna deny the fire, and Piketty's camera, or Card's camera rather, just got destroyed. There's no way for the little fellas to deny the plant. And it's all up to Card and Spicy Shack to get the diffuser off, but they can't do anything. There's too many people. There's fire, there's smoke, there's everything. Mira manages to get a kill, but immediately gets flashed.
Being flashed out of
again.
here. Card going above. Nobody else above. He killed the one that was holding. Getting the kill on the door. They finally won the defense round. You're on basement.
And they managed to get the defuse, I think. Yep, they did. So I think, yeah, they definitely learned the lessons from last time. You know?
Well, both attackers in sight were looking up at that hatch. They weren't paying attention to the Mira.
Yep, I think that match went a little bit closer to what I was expecting. But, the Tachanka, though, off the menu pretty quick.
Tachanka did die on the bomb angle to the same way Quisitive died from that same angle.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
They're going upstairs again now. You think Little Fellows is going to try to do the lobby roam again?
Well, maybe, you know, if they're lucky, Blaze Clan's gonna come down Skylight again. Or maybe not so lucky. Looking at
10
last
seconds left.
time they did that went.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Whenever I hear that honk, I always think it's a car outside, not in game.
Oh my god.
He's on drone, that's why.
Attackers have located a bomb.
There's one defender playing lobby, Solus here. Just sitting in the loan office waiting for anything right now.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Don't
He's
think-
checking the corner. He knows he's there. Gets the kill on the Baguette in loan office.
And now Baguette is free.
Baguette was even watching that angle. He just missed the shots.
Came from the other side. Did not expect. But, yeah, now Baguette free to rappel down the Skylight. Or not. Walk into office.
Just
Misses the camera?
I think he did get it.
Camera? Huh. I think there's a ping issue there then.
He's just making sure no one's in lobby now. They know one's an elevator, but he's taking control of this hallway. He did not get the swing out on the bandit. Bandit dying to marble stairs.
What an insane crossfire. That is.
Had sushi on these windows. He had nowhere else to go unless he fought it.
Seemingly oblivious to the events occurring right to his left. But he does manage to redeem himself with one shot.
You're using a lot of bullets here.
And that siege timing, the Hibana's gonna walk down that corridor that Cax just stopped looking at, but he's gonna look back. And the Hibana is gonna win that fight against Cax. Now Hibana has sight control.
On the swing there, finally killing the Mira. The defenders just got pinched too easily. This is a hard map to play, especially against a team that actually takes control of it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
The other team also going basement first.
Yep. No Maestro from Blaze Clan. So I don't think they have the same fears that the Little Fellas did on the 4th round, was it? In terms of plant denial. But they will bring the Tachanka, hopefully get some fire down, and they will have a smoke.
They do have a
So-
lot of plant denial, except for that Frost. Frost is the only one that's not plant denial.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, Frost could be plant denial if the
Attackers must
Frostmat
locate
victim
and
is carrying the
defuse bomb.
diffuser, I guess. But,
If you dream hard enough.
But looks like the little fellas are gonna be spawning to the north as Spicy Shack and Cax all make their way up to the roof.
Little Fellas has nobody roaming that second floor. It doesn't even look like they're roaming first floor. They're just giving complete control of top floor to the other team.
Yep, they don't think that they're gonna need it because they can just smoke out the plant. Yep, and I think they're now aware. Spicy Shack, Inquisitive, Baguette, the 3 of them now going directly into first floor office.
They do have Frost holding main stairs, but that's the only control they have of this upstairs.
1 minute into the round, and they're already opening up the hatches. But they're going to need a little bit more than time, as all that plant now. It's not going to be easy to get through. The mute alt slowly making his way up the stairs on blue, hoping for maybe a pick
He didn't
on
drone out
someone.
main. Frost running all the way upstairs. They hear him though.
As Frost now on the 3rd floor.
He's going
Right
for the
above
footholds.
Inquisitive.
All gets a kill on blue though. Smoking out top blue for some reason. Austin dives in garage. The attack is just falling apart. Card upstairs right now trying to get footprints. He missed the Frost peak. Card dying to Frost in stock.
All up to Inquisitive now to get that refrag.
It's just the 2 hard breachers now. Will they be able to get it done? No damage has been done to the other team. Card lighting up Spicy Shack on her way out of
Inquisitive
Office
is not
tries
going to be able
C4.
to move with a lot of freedom, knowing that the Frost is still upstairs and is still going to go downstairs. That's still defended by all 5 members of the team, and they're all on full HP. Frost now slowly moving her way into the 1st floor, but gets traded by Inquisitive out.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
He
Attackers
dives to the same bomb angle that Spicy got lit up on.
And not a single plant denial was used, I don't think.
They did
Bullets. Did bullets
use a
count?
C4.
Oh, yeah.
But no smokes were used, no Tachankas were used.
I don't think they needed to be used either. Did anyone even touch the basement floor?
There was one in garage.
That counts, I guess.
defenders.
Little
protect the
fella's
bomb
not able to get much done against Blaze Clan. Blaze Clan going upstairs as well. It looks like they're trying to go for a deeper than Little Fella's to lobby here with the Solus and the Valkyrie.
I think the Blaze, I think they're gonna do a somewhat similar upstairs, in terms of utility setup to
10 seconds
Little
remaining.
Fellas with that Mira and the Bandit.
5 seconds
So,
left.
in theory, the Little Fellas should know what they're up against and how to play against it and what their weaknesses are.
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
New feed activated.
Once again, Inquisitive and Card spawning on the north side. And I think they're going to make their way into the basement as Inquisitive makes his way up to the roof. Or, nope, he's going to get an upside down repel. They're both going to go on repels.
Located a bomb.
Looks like he's gonna try to open Kanto. Making sure no one's in lobby. Kanto's not electrified.
And Card now has control of basement all by herself. But there's no one down there with her.
They do have two downstairs, but nobody all the way in basement. Card slowly pushing up onto Solus. Solus might know he's here though.
The Solus is too busy looking at Skylight, and he gets shot by Card right from below.
Sushi did kill the Hibana on that repel.
4v4, minute 30 left on the clock as Card gets traded out by Bandit.
Uncle D on the
All at
wall
Spicy
still.
Shack. With the diffuser, as teammates slowly get dropped one by one.
There's
And
another one in
Twitch
stock.
not looking at the window, and it's all up to Spicy Shack. She has the diffuser, but she does not have her teammates.
Cannot get a single pick by herself. They just keep getting picked off on these repels. They're not able to enter sight. They have been trying their best, but they can't get the kills to do it.
Well, as we're in overtime, I think, well, it goes without saying, Little Fella's gonna have to try really hard to turn this around. But,
This was Blaze Clan's map picked though, so I do expect him to do well here.
Attackers.
Yep. I'm assuming it's one of those scenarios where they try really, really hard on an unusual map and hope the other team does not ban it, which can work really well.
That's how my team tries to play, but everybody bans Skyscraper.
Location of a bomb.
You don't take any chances with Skyscraper.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Well, it's going to be a lot more vertical play here,
Attacker's objective is to defuse
but
the
I don't
bomb.
really see anyone upstairs. There's like almost no attempt to hold upstairs, and you know there's obviously a lot of soft floors that can be breached from above.
You have the Orc going upstairs right now.
Yep, the Oryx could be quite a headache for Card on the line as he tries to move inside.
They
Does
are on
have the
repels
drone.
already. There's now 2 defenders upstairs.
2 defenders and I think 4 attackers looking to enter, and it's going to be quite the fight. But I think slowly they're retreating.
3
Or
defenders
no.
upstairs now. Nope, still 2, never mind. Nobody's taken lobby. If the defenders realize that, they could go to the lobby windows. Hibana repelled in already, though. So did Lion. Gets the kill on
Here's it.
Austin, getting a trade onto stock. They know that another one's here. He gets shot through the window.
But does the Frost know there's someone behind her? That line is
Inquisitive.
advancing right now.
Inquisitive gets Costco.
The
Frost
does
also
not
dying
know,
upstairs.
and the line immediately gets that kill. And now the upstairs is the sole property of the little fellas. 3v2 with a minute 20 left on the clock. It's going to be up to the Castle and the Oryx to defend the downstairs, and it's going to be a very difficult task as Hibana slopens up the hatch. but there's not really much of an attempt to open up the floors.
They don't have anything left. They have no breaching charges.
Nope, they do not.
Unless they use Ace to open these floors, there's nothing they can use to do it. They are trying to. They are opening the walls though. Castle getting a kill into the line, pushing down to the hall.
It's gonna make the job of defense just a little bit easier. But slowly their castles, their walls are crumbling around them.
Looks like they're looking to drop hatch.
Yep, the castle barricade's gonna give castle a bit more of a peace of mind. But
They've both dropped hatch. They're planting right now. They know they've dropped hatch, but they don't know where. I don't think they even know they're planting. Sushi missing the shots on the Inquisitive there.
and it's gonna be all up to Sushi to hold the other side. But Spicy Shack, don't think.
Sushi killing one. They have to know he's there. Sushi going upstairs to try and clear.
And now it's all up to Spicy to defend the diffuser from Castle.
She knows he's up there, misses the shots, gets him eventually.
And the little fellas save the game from.
It was a good job realizing he dropped, or he went upstairs. Ugh. Good job with Spicy realizing he went upstairs and didn't push with his teammate.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, now Blaze Clan gets to go back to basement. So
I wonder if they're going to run the same comp that they did on basement. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
yep.
It does not look like it's the same comp, though.
And there's gonna be a Monte, so we'll see what the little fellas have in stock for us with the French Mountain.
Maybe they will be able to echo him when the C4 comes through to kill him. It's like Echo and Smoke going out to get hatches. That's a weird... That's weird for them to go get hatches.
Well, I suppose maybe it saves the roamers from Jackal tracking, but there's no Jackal.
When Solus went upstairs anyway.
Attackers have discovered the location.
They're opting to reinforce all 5 hatches instead of keeping that blue one open.
Oh, what you said a couple of games ago about that car, I thought there was just a car outside my house.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
3 spawning jewelry here. Including that Monty. They are going for a server push this time.
Yep. And,
Looks like a server open push.
maybe make Smoke use up a bit of his utility in the beginning. But
Sushi,
nope.
Sushi getting the opening kill onto the Ash.
Maybe not doing the best job as Monty right now, but
Monty having to push out. Seems like Solus is aware there are 2 people next to him. They also know he's here, they just don't know if he's going to peek out or not.
yeah, but the thing about the Monte and
Attackers recovered the
Alt getting another kill, this time onto the Thermite. Monty
Yep, and
not doing his job very well.
just Monty now, all alone.
Wizard
in the
does
tunnel.
finally get the kill onto the Solus. Nobody else
with the diffuser
upstairs.
too. So it's up to Hibana and Gridlock to rendezvous with the Monty, but it's
It's both shotguns and server right now.
yeah. Why Inquisitive does not just open the hatch to server? I'm not too sure.
Server hatch is reinforced right now.
Right, but Inquisitive is Hibana. Oh, and now she does it.
I think he missed. He did miss the Habana charges on
Oh
it.
my god.
I don't know if they're trying to hold blue. They have to hear him shooting these.
Yep, and the mute and the smoke, they still need flushing out. There's 57 seconds left on the clock.
They do know he's
so
here, trying to flash him out.
Yeah, not a whole lot
They missed the
of
flash
room.
though. They flash Sushi. Alt misses his shots. Card taking a lot of damage, actually dying to Sushi. Alt getting the kill on the Baguette as well. The entire
And,
team just
wow.
falls apart. The SMG-11's ripping them apart.
Yep, I think maybe they had a strategy in mind, but it maybe didn't 100% commit to it. I'm not sure why that hatch wasn't opened a little bit earlier, but well, we go into game 2.
That was a good showing from Blaze Clan on Bank.
Very good showing. And I think there were a couple of times where the little fellas actually did pretty well, but they were not able to replicate their success with the other matches. But yep, little fellas now going into their map pick, and we'll see if they do a little bit better when they're in charge. All right, I'm gonna take a 1-minute break. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good.
Amazing. Back to the best map in Rainbow. Oh, he gone.
Well,
Oh,
Your rage quit. He
we were
forfeit?
about to start, but then he did not forfeit. We were about to start, but then somebody disconnected.
And he's back. He unforfeited.
He's already
Oh.
back in. All right, guess we're gonna start it up now.
Figure. Allegedly.
This is Little Fellows map pick, so are you expecting to see a lot better out of Little Fellows on this map, or do you
You know, I
think,
really hope.
or do you think the last map was the norm for Little Fellows?
You know, I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt and say that Bank was an anomaly because you know it was people don't play Bank, right? So they don't spend a whole lot of time on Bank. So I guess there's two ways you can look at this. Number one, Blaze Clan spends all their time practicing Bank, and you know maybe not so good at Chalet. Little Fellows spends all their time on Chalet and maybe not so good on Bank. But then again, Chalet, very common, very popular map, right? So I would say Blaze Clan's time on Chalet probably more than Little Fella's time on Bank. So
It does look like the default bans again. I'm expecting maybe an Azami or a Solus on now for this map, for this ban. They did opt to ban the Azami again.
thank God they banned Azami because I have no idea what she does.
I'm surprised they kept the Solus, but they are defense first, so maybe they're just planning on playing Solus the entirety of defense. They are going bar first as well.
Oh, you know, maybe it's the sign of a really good team on Chalet. So we'll see. Because when you go bar first, you know, you need a little bit more coordination, I think.
They did get the Mira at the last second there.
Attackers need
I
to
thought they
locate
weren't
and
about to
defuse
go
the
Mira.
bombs.
Chalet is a hard map.
But a lot of people play it, right? So yeah, it's a hard map, but also a lot of practice on it. So we'll see. And again, you know, it's like Bank. Hasn't been a whole lot of change in terms of what the meta is, even after the new operators.
10 seconds left.
I thought you were
Which
about to say even after the rework, which it definitely changed after the
5 seconds
rework.
left before insertion.
oh see, I've been gone, so I don't
Attackers
know.
must locate and defuse the bomb.
Has there been a rework in the last 2 years?
Of this map, no.
Oh no, yeah. So there has been no rework basically.
They do have a Flores for this shield here. They
honestly-
don't have to worry about any flashes or anything unless Flores dies.
I don't see anyone in library either.
They do have one playing blue and 3 in bar side right now. Nobody's playing mezzanine. Castle opting to play piano. They really should hold mezzanine. They have a mirror here, and they're not. There's the mirror now. Mirror decided to walk up to mezzanine.
Yep, the mirror window has been disabled as
Buck's already in library trying to kill Mira.
makes his way inside library, and now a little bit stuck.
Might be able to swing them from blue. Nobody's watching here. Window's not open yet. Wizard out here getting the mirror now.
Buck catches mirror by survives. but he accidentally goes into the line of sight.
Quisitive sprinting, dies on the
punished.
sprint. 2 beers in, dying from the window
Two
here on
angles.
balcony.
Quite the crossfire.
Hard shooting the cam, missing the shots on to Frost.
Stand by.
Frost can't rotate up except they're blue. Costco
Minute on
member
the clock.
currently by himself on site.
Little fella's a little bit better on this showing, but still need to make their way down, and there's still that bandit watching the two sites in his little closet.
This is the only one on site. He's alone. Uncle or Alt has came back to site, pre-firing attacks on games.
Yeah, but bandit alone, it's a pretty powerful position, right?
I'm surprised he jumps in. The flash is there. They know he jumped in. Alt a good flick on Baguette there. Tries to pre-fire games again. Baguette did not get rid of the shield with his Flores drone, which is an oversight on his part. Ace getting kill on blue. Austin still trying to beat games.
And now Spicy has 17 seconds left on the clock to get that
15
plant
seconds
down.
to go.
But Costco still in his closet.
Costco member
Still-
missing bullets. Going to the C4, hits the C4, dies. Spicy Shack dies to Costco member through the hallway.
Yep, so yeah, that bandit. Powerful position. And I guess they just didn't know what to do. Spicy Shack was just running around, out the door, in the door. So maybe a little bit better coordination.
They knew where the bandit was, they just couldn't clear him out. PB for Costco. Going upstairs now instead of basement or kitchen.
Yep, so I guess, yeah, it was a sign of a really good team on Chalet going directly into games.
Last round there was a direction of attack, it's just Flores didn't clear out that shield, and that was the biggest oversight that they had on that attacking round.
Yep, maybe Buck
That
bit
shield's
of a
still
mistake
there.
in terms of just sitting in the line of sight of what was it, the castle? The castle?
Buck did not need to sprint there. He knew Castle was there, but he did not need to sprint.
Yep, I think there was just a second or two, but they were both looking at each other, and I think neither of them realized, you know, the camouflage, that they were looking at each other.
Bomb and defuse it.
And then Buck just sprinted right towards him.
Three spawned rocks, two pushing library again. Baguette going to roof actually. Seems like he's going to the same platform he was at last time for most of the round. Opening up piano window.
Repulsion device set.
This guy pushing me in lobby. There is one playing mezzanine. They don't have a mirror window here though.
And the Nomad just gets a little hint of the Jaeger's legs.
They know Jaeger's on Mez. They have Alt below. Alt opting not to use the ACOG on Goyo.
I gotta say, the Vector skin has definitely got to be one of the best skins in Rainbow of all time.
I don't remember which one that is.
Oh, the crossfade, my bad, the crossfade skin.
Baguette gets the opening kill on Sushi. They do clear out that mezzanine. As far as I know, nobody else is on mezzanine. 2 beers in pushing to blue. Also dives to Quisitive from below. Get the Valk cam. They have thrown these rounds before. They just need to finish it out.
I think Blaze Clan definitely feeling the pinch. It's a 3v5, a bit more than a minute on the clock. But
Hitting the bandits
Little
off the
fellas
wall.
still have quite a bit of work to do. The wall is just now opening.
And
And
dies to the window. Dies to piano window. Costco member dying to the card watching flank.
Bomb located by attackers.
Inquisitive holding below. Alt watching canine door for the walk-in.
Alt's not really managing to get a line of sight on anyone.
Uncle D's
And
trying to
it's
watch the
all
flank.
Up to Spicy now to make.
Alt
a
sees
way
nobody in his blue.
inside.
He knows one's blue now. Heard the shot. Misses the bullet there.
Air jab ready.
They could walk in for plant. I don't think they know this yet. He's watching the window. Saw two before he peeked back. Got flashed. They are planting. Can they finish it off? Impact Sir gets. They get the plant off. Now it's just if attack can finish this out. They have holes below. Alt dies to the canine door. Uncle
Yeah,
D's
it's all up
by
to
himself in a
Uncle D.
1v4.
Uncle D does not have anything. There was no planted now. All his cameras are dead, and now he's flashed.
Gets
And
flashed.
he
Jumps
has
out while
no-
flashed.
No more health either.
Jumping out while flashed is not the greatest way to play the game. Even Jerry says it too.
But, well, if you're really lucky, with the fires.
Maybe old Maestro, but not after they changed his hip fire.
Well, it just means more possibilities,
I remember when you didn't have to aim on Maestro.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Have the
as many
ADS.
bombs as they can.
Oh man, I don't think I could have afforded him back then.
They're taking a warden this time for those flashbangs. Oh! Blaze Clan felt that the flashes were too much.
Yeah. Maybe this time, jump out of the window while flashed, and they'll be all okay.
Oh. Little fellows is going with the same comp that they did last time.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Attackers are moving
Right.
out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
But this time, we'll see what difference the Blaze Clan have in stock for us. I don't think there's no roaming at all. And
Two beers in, Dying spawn peeking.
Well-
He types good night.
Wow, that was quite the play. Costco is slowly rotating downstairs.
Inquisitive looking to get
Maybe
the
make-
kill on the alt here.
Bit of a
I don't
defense, but it's a bit late.
Alt backing up off.
Inquisitive on the Buck. As Costco member, I think Buck sees Costco, knows he's there, but Inquisitive manages to win that gunfight, but takes a little bit of damage. Quite a bit of damage, actually. I think he's on 70-ish? Or 40-ish, rather.
Bad yet, not opening the piano window this time, learning from his mistakes. They've droned out library, they don't know nobody's here. They have card watching the flank again. They've centralized everyone to site.
Centralized, yep. But minute 20 left on the clock, and they still have the walls. Spicy Shack, nowhere near sight. So it's going to be quite a bit of work still. But the Selmas are now going down, and it's all up to Uncle D to defend it, but it's going to be maybe a little bit too late.
Uncle D holding a C4, waiting for the run-in.
And the C4 is gone, with nothing to show.
Alt actually goes with the A card this time for the long angles.
And the low fellows have finally located the bomb sites.
Attackers
Sushi, you're going to take a little bit of damage from this. Uncle D does get the kill on the Spicy Shack. That's their hard breacher down, but they don't need her anymore. That is also Diffuser down. Cax getting the kill onto Uncle D.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
But they only have 27 seconds left to plant. But Altar, pretty far away. Could get away with just running in there and planting immediately.
Seconds remaining.
But
Is one
not
below?
maybe not in the best position to defend, as Sushi are
Are getting the kill, and Baguette killing Sushi on the cover.
I don't think they really stood much of a chance after that plant started going down.
Little Fellas is doing a lot better these last 2 rounds.
Yeah, I think it was just the case of, they got a cheeky win off bank, but
Going bar now.
Yep, Chalet was a little bit more difficult.
The attackers are doing well at holding the flanks. They just die on entry.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yep, back to the bar, and that's where their only win was. I think I'm slowly maybe starting to see Blaze Clan's strategy. Just get really good at the things that everyone else is bad at.
Attackers. 10 seconds remaining.
I believe Blazeland are 2 maps up, and there are 2 and 2 this season.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
So they almost always take their map. They just struggle on their opponent's maps.
Yeah, which, I mean, it could be a viable strategy, but I guess maybe a little bit risky as well.
Baguette pushing the same window again. They have a Twitch. They are looking for the Twitch as well. Couldn't find it. There's a Twitch drone.
Buck just making his way straight to Solar all by
And a
himself.
regular drone. He did get the mirror window.
Yep, but there's gonna be a castle, and I don't think Buck really has anything for that. Unless he wants to waste his hard breach charges.
There are 3 of them upstairs. Little D trying to pre-fire the window. They get the second Twitch drone. They don't have to worry about Twitch drones for those mirrors anymore. They do still have to worry about Baguette though with the Flores drones. He gets the shield broken this time. Hard gets a kill onto Uncle D from piano window. Inquisitive opening up that main wall. They've sectioned off blue. Cax also getting bullets off onto him. Alt has forced to fall off blue. They don't control the blue anymore. Cosco member dies. Sushi still upstairs. Sushi also dying on mezzanine. It's just Alt and 2 beers in left.
It was just too much of a crossfire for Sushi. Just getting shot from every direction.
They've lost upstairs. Baguette was injured though, so they had to pick him up.
Spicy loses a lot of her health from 2 beers in, downstairs. But 2v5, 45 seconds left on the clock.
Move a face though, they
They're
will
gonna
heal a
feel the
little
pinch
bit.
real soon.
Alt still holding blue. They might go for the hatch drop. Two beers in, getting naded out. He did injure Inquisitive on the hatch. 2 beers in, still taking damage. Dies to the run-in.
He did not know he was downstairs.
Alt kills him on the run-in and loses the gunfight after.
The little fellas really learned their lesson on the first time around, and really brought it home.
That was a much better attacking round on the bar. If they got rid of that shield and cleared out blue, there was nothing. There was nothing that Blaze Clan could do to hold that mezzanine.
Yep. So yeah, these little fellas really brought it back. Loses the illegal spawn peak allegedly. I cannot officially speak on what happened.
I was not looking at the timer. I would have to go back into the replay and find it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
But
as
I mean,
many
it's
bombs as they
pretty
can.
difficult nowadays to do an illegal spawn peak. I mean, 2 seconds. That's really fast.
Attackers have
To kill
located a
someone.
bomb.
So we got our first showing this time on basement, which I think of all the rainbow sites, this is probably gotta be one of my favorite.
They should have gone basement after their win bar, but they went upstairs.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
It looks like they are going with the upstairs hold, or at least a semblance of it.
Yep, yeah, you gotta kind of hold upstairs, otherwise they're just gonna open up everything above you, and it's gonna be a real pain to hold.
They can just push in West Main on Castle. He didn't castle off the West Main door. He hasn't opened hatch yet. He has no way out. It looks like the attackers are trying to clear him out here, though. They know he's up here.
2 beers in, just heard that claymore go down right beside him.
They know Bandit's trying to bandit trick here. They might just back off the wall and go for the back take. Hard opening that hatch. No Castle's just by himself over here. He has no help. Castle taking bullets from IQ. IQ comes back out. Alt gets a kill on Card, but immediately destroyed out by Baguette. That was upstairs. Spicy Chat killing 2 beers in. Defense is falling apart right now.
Yep, minute 30 left on the clock. It's going to be a 3v4 on defense. Not going to be too easy.
Sushi killing Baguette on the drop. Might kill Austin on
Sushi-
the jump in. Does he know he's here? He does know he's here. Kills him on the
And
jump
Sushi
in.
manages to get cacked. It's now 3v2 with a minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. It's all up to Spicy Shack, the Thermite, with the diffuser.
Castle getting 2 upstairs.
Thatcher could do a lot of things with Thermite and Thatcher.
They have to get this guy out of kitchen to push the back site, though. They don't know what to do. They're getting caught up on where to push. Sushi rotating out, though. They have him stuck here.
I think they're just gonna walk down the stairs, but the bandit's gonna be right underneath them. The
might go for
bandit's
the
just
plant.
ratting out in the corner. I don't think they hear him.
15 seconds left.
They're going for the plant. Bandit, stop it. C4, she's not getting off. Dies to the C4. Inquisitive dying on the cover. He doesn't have
5 seconds
much health here.
for Quizzitive to count. There's not much he can do, and he gets killed by Costco.
Attackers didn't have much time left to clear.
Suppressing fire. And the MP7 has definitely got to be one of the best iron sights in the game.
Did you know that the ARX shares iron sights with the MP7?
I did not. I haven't played this game in 2 years. Probably tell.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
The defenders lost 2 to begin with, but they did bring it back.
Yeah,
Sushi killing 2 upstairs really did help their team.
Yeah, but 3-3 going into defense, not too bad for the little fellas. But I think it's going to be a 4-2 going into defense. I think. I'm not too sure.
10 seconds left.
They are running a pulse this time.
5 seconds left.
Pulse holding the trench door.
Attackers' objective
Yep.
is to locate
The
a bomb
pulse
and defuse it.
going to be a little bit of a deterrence to the attack, just walking around wherever they please.
They do have
gonna
2
to clean the
downstairs.
pulse out.
Drone's ready.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone really cares about the pulse. Maybe Card Inquisitive are gonna go downstairs. Yep. I think Card moving to put a little bit of pressure on that pulse. But Uncle D going to cover that door that he just opened.
Alt getting the opening kill into Cax. On to library.
And with the entry gone, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for the little fellows to move around.
Alright, open this window. He can watch Alts rotate from this window.
Yeah, I think that just the presence alone of Pulse has just stalled a minute and like 15 seconds off the clock.
They just don't know if they could jump in.
Yep. The little fellas, I think.
Buck dying to the pulse downstairs. I was just laying on basement stairs.
Yeah, I think this match is just a lot closer to what we've seen on Bank, where the little fellas are just getting stalled out by the roamers or a fear of roamers. So
I think it's more the fear of angles when they jump in.
yeah.
They have no drones to know where anybody is. They have 6 active drones. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, but it's gonna be all up to Card and Spicy Shack. But not too much they can do.
It looks like they have cutoff drones, but they have nobody actually clearing out these roamers to get the cutoff drones to actually work.
And yep, now the diffuser is far, far away.
Hard gets a kill onto Jerry. He gets another kill onto Mute there. Almost turns around it for ult, but he had to reload. Cax and 2B Zin going back and forth. Now it's time for Little Fellas to go on defense. This is their map. They might have a better defense than they did attack. They did find their first 2 upstairs attacks, but as soon as they stopped droning, it fell off.
Yep, especially just knowing that there's roamers, because I think the previous few games with Blaze, there wasn't a whole lot of roaming. Maybe an extended anchor, but not too much roaming. But the second you put someone in the basement, I think the little fellas just get stalled and their attack just falls apart.
Little Fellas also going upstairs first. It looks like they're going to be holding library from games.
It looks like a pretty standard extension.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Interesting castle on the card. At the very least, it's gonna give a little bit more cover to the person playing there. And it's going to kill one more, you know, breach.
They've completely castled off their library. They couldn't rotate into library if they needed to.
Yep. I think they're just hoping that they won't have to.
They do have 2 people right now. Pushing library, holding an angle onto mezzanine.
While Monty walks his way into sight and just stays there.
He's just on K9 window. I don't think anyone's contesting him from bedroom. It's just a Kaid. He got shot from mezzanine though, not holding his flank, and nobody else was holding it either. They hear the C4 rip and rappel down. I don't think he did actually throw it. Misses the swing.
I think the Blaze Clan's attack is not looking too good right now. We've got 3 people on balcony, and none of them really want to make a move.
He dies from Cax below. 3 on balcony right now. Dies. Baguette killing another one on balcony, and then immediately gets traded out by Costco member.
It is a 2v4. They've lost their hard breach. They've lost their shield, and there's just not a whole lot they can do aside from just walk in and start gunning.
That's all they have left. Claymores and guns.
Now Thatcher slowing it down, going for the drone, but there's going to be no one near his drone.
Hard EMP in a drone. Nobody's there to shoot it for him.
They're now on the other side of the map
Sushi
with
going
no
through
one near, but
games.
Card is close by.
He hears him above him. Just watching blue. Might try and slow flank. Costco in basement gets caught off guard by Card. Diffuser's in basement right now. Card backing off.
Not looking good for the Blaze Clan. As everyone has eyes on Sushi. Don't think they have any drones left, do they?
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Blaze Clan has 3 drones left, and Thatcher has 1 on hand. But it's a 1v4 with 15 seconds left, and he just got diffuser. He has to go up solar. He has to full sprint. He doesn't have time.
There's nothing he can do. There's 9 seconds. He's checking the corners, but there's no one there. He still needs to make his way upstairs, but he does not know which stairs to do.
He's just saving KD now.
And the KD is saved.
We're out of time.
I'm surprised neither team has taken their timeout yet.
Yeah, I've not seen a whole lot of use of timeouts. Even the last game. But well, I mean, the little fellas I think are doing well. I don't think they want to use a timeout anytime soon. And I don't know, maybe the Blaze Clan in their minds, they've already won bank. So
Little Fellow's actually doing really well that round. Making full use of the map, and I'm not sure why Capitao fully roamed through basement to try and go up blue, but he did, and he died to the defender in basement.
Bombs.
Speaking of basement, Little Fellow's going basement for their second defense round.
New feed active.
They're reinforcing kitchen hatch,
Deploying shield.
as one does.
so they will not be playing upstairs and dining. They do have Legion mines up here, though, to try and contest, or at least to know when they're up here.
10 seconds left.
Backhead laying down for a drone.
Not letting those drones get away.
Attackers' objective is to locate.
Little Fellow's not going with a mirror on this site. Austin currently playing in solar right now, top floor. They opened hatch. He's trying to get an angle onto the door, as far as I can tell. But the attackers are just going for main wall. It gets bandit tricked. They miss the nade. Another nade goes off. They don't have anything to go on the wall. They smoke it off. He's gonna get the next bandit
And
trick
the
too.
bandit's gonna get the next bandit trick. All that utility, and for what?
They have no other hard breach, not even hard breach charges. They have no other way to open wall.
I think that first grenade screwed it up, and then the second grenade immediately afterwards was just not smart because, you know, Thermite could not get that down until that grenade went off.
They have to push to the choke points now. There's no way they can open walls.
But to their credit, they really quickly just immediately got out of there.
They are droning top floor. Baguette backed off of basement stairs. Spicy Shack still holding blue. Cax holding back sight. There's only one roaming in his card. One rotated up with him. Currently two holding west main.
And
Gets
Cax
the
is
kill
gonna
on the
get a
West
surprise
main.
kill on Sledge.
Sledge getting a little frustrated with that. Somebody is
Not
upstairs trying to
happy.
roam around. Sushi pushing west main. I think he thinks he's still kitchen. Is he gonna check this corner? He goes into
He's gonna
kitchen.
go into the kitchen. That saves him from that sneaky little corner. Has that C4, kills
The
a lot
only
of
one
health.
upstairs. Baguette killing
on
Uncle
that
D.
turret.
But
And it's gonna
Inquisitive
be
and
all up
Cax.
to the Thermite.
It's just
There's
Sushi
not gonna
alone
be much
upstairs
the
now.
Thermite can do. It's a 1v5. Managed to bring it down to a 1v4. There goes the Valkyrie. But
Sushi by himself again.
the diffuser still not close and being defended. I think the Thermite can see it.
Recovered the bomb diffuser.
Sneakily takes the diffuser and gets out of there. Tries to go down blue. But it's going to be defended by, I think, Card on the Ella.
Left.
Card gets the headshot onto Sushi.
As Sushi walks right into where Card was looking. Sushi
Another
did the
good
aiming
defender
for
round.
him.
The attackers just didn't have any way to open walls if Thatcher didn't work out, or not Thatcher, Thermite. Usually for Chalet, you pick two hard breaches on basement site.
Yeah, and I think that that grenade snafu was just critical.
The grenade was
changed the whole
fine.
game.
They just didn't push on, or they didn't put it on the wall when the grenade was thrown.
No, when the grenade missed, and when it missed, before the first grenade went off,
Attackers need
the
to
Sledge
locate and
immediately
defuse
threw the
bomb.
second grenade in, which there's not much the Thermite can do because the Thermite can't put it down until the grenade goes off. Otherwise, the Thermite's dead. So maybe a little bit more waiting.
That or the Thermite's just blown up.
Yeah.
Wall secured.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. Ten seconds left before insertion.
I still remember when you could throw back grenades
5
too.
seconds left before insertion.
This will slow them down. Fancy. Welcome that deployed.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
The attacker is pushing rock and helipad again. There is one repelling onto the ceiling from Solar. It looks like it's Flores. Probably gonna hope to clear the shield from blue.
Inquisitive just took a little bit of unfortunate damage there as Uncle D was opening up that window, just walked right into the bullets.
They do have a Twitch drone. Alt might just enter main lobby.
Finished that job off, but managed to kill the Rotero, right? As it
Twitch drone dies to bar.
and that's 2 Roteros gone.
Changing max.
You know where these defenders are. Baguette dying on basement stairs to alt on the main door.
think this is the first time in a 5v4 situation for attack when Blaze Clan was attacking. And they finally managed to get that shield off.
They did have one jump into Kane, or they did have one jump onto Mezzanine. Not able to clear out blue. One. He's trying to get the finish. 2B's in gets the trade on this, and Spicy Shack dies into stock. Cax gets the kill on the main.
Now they do have control over the blue stairs. Now it's a 2v3 situation.
Stock hatch
For the little
is.
fellas.
Stock mirror window is still closed. I have to try and clear it out from main lobby right now.
Now it's up to Card and Cax, but they still have 2 grenades. They have the Rotero, and they're gonna push Cax out of there. Sledge can open up the walls, open up the floors rather.
Card just biding his time here in kitchen. He might be able to
What?
swing.
Still gotta worry about those 3 flashes and those 2 grenades.
Card might be able to swing and get 3 here. They know he's here now. Tries to reload. He might get shot to the wall.
16 seconds left on the clock, and
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
little fellas make their move.
The diffuser dies.
Diffuser dies.
Operators, you are out of time.
1 second before it's
He flanks and kills diffuser.
Yep, I think Blaze Clan really just saved that round at the last, or Little Fellas rather, saved that round at the last second.
Six 3 for little fellas now. It was 3-3. Maybe Blaze Clan brings it back into overtime, but it's going to be a tough fight for them. They are on attack.
Yep, and Blaze Clan not doing too well on this map, and not doing too well on attack.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Little fella's going upstairs again. I don't remember them running a mirror last time.
I don't think, yeah, I think this might be... No, I think they did run a mirror on the first time they played this,
They are going with a castle instead of the Legion.
Seconds left before
Although they had a castle last time. Who did they switch?
attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I think... I don't actually know. Because they had a Legion last time they were upstairs.
is it the, who's the guy who does that wall thing?
Kaid?
No, like, the one with the raised walls.
The raised walls. They had a castle.
Also, I don't even know this game that well.
No, they did have a castle. They'd castled themselves out of library.
Bomb located by attacker.
I'm pretty sure it was the mirror they didn't have.
And I think they're looking a bit more like a solar take.
You have alt in basement already. They do have a hold there, but nobody's... They are not joining him out trophy. Cax can hear him shooting that cam. Does he know... Does alt know he's in here?
Spicy Shack with that cheeky C4 kill from below.
Spicy Shack got the kill in the window, actually.
Oh, I did not
Austin
see that.
slowly sneaking up on alt. Gets the kill onto alt. The defense now heavily into little fella's favor.
Yep, Baguette is still not cleared out. Still just sitting on top of the stairs with no one to contest. Minute left on the clock, the wall is not open.
They do have one
And
Mez.
it's
Sushi
3v5.
slowly walking up.
I think this is
Sushi
Just
gets the
might
kill on
be game.
Mez.
it's a 2v5. But Baguette finally cleared off, but they still have the arduous task of opening up the wall, and there's not much they can do.
They have to try and clear it out from below, but it will be a lot harder to do that.
They don't have the time to do that. They
Smoking
only have
his
30
entry.
seconds.
Uncle D gets the kill here. Costco member gets the kill on, and then dies from piano.
Almost gets the plant down, but not quite. And that is game 2 for
Good map from Little Fellas. They won their own map.
Little Fellas and Blaze Clan. So I guess I kind of called it, but I called both sides, so can't lose.
If you play both sides, you'll never lose.
Exactly.
All right, well, that is our game between Little Fellas and Blaze Clan. We will still be on the air waiting for Down to Clown and
The Thatcher administration.
Thatcher administration to finish their first map. So we will see you guys then.
See ya. Good night for now.